always thankful for something, don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't stop, just live it up, don't stop. Back. I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so what? You're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong. You will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate, I attack. I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. Don't stop, just live it up, don't stop. Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something, don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't stop, just live it up, don't stop. Crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate, I attack. And when immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. Don't stop, just give me up, don't stop. Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything.
This video is brought to you by the 9% and is powered by Petty Vision Productions. Now sit back and enjoy the show.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir.
What up, though? Welcome to Petty Vision. It's your host, the world. We about to get it in. Hey, I'm on Petty Vision. I just shared it over here because I want nobody over there. Double speak. What up, bro? Appreciate you. Yeah, I just popped on this channel so people know I'm really over there. But yeah, I'm gonna get into the content. Let me give everybody a shout out real quick. Didi, what up, though? My brother 33, Gary, what up, though? Double speakers in the building. What up? Appreciate you, brother. Didi. What up? Hey, man, I've been going for a minute, right? I'm gonna touch on a couple things. We're on Petty Vision. I'm not gonna keep this up on the word. So yeah, y'all make sure y'all get over to Petty Vision. I'm gonna run it over here for a minute. But definitely get over to Petty Vision. It's in the community. If you ain't linked up with it, go to my community wall. I shared it on my community wall. Go over there, sub up. Make sure we get over there because we're gonna be going live over there. Make sure the notification bell's on. But yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Mindset, right? Code in the 9. I've been off for a minute. My bad. And in that time I've been off, I've been able to sit back and see things and observe, right? Things on here, things off here. You know, I just had a birthday. I just turned 40. I'm in the 40 club. My family threw me a surprise birthday party, right? It was dope. I didn't expect it. I was totally shocked and surprised, and I hate surprises. I really do. I don't like being surprised. So, but I enjoyed it, you know. Grateful, you know, look, man, I'm blessed. You know, I don't come on here and try to act like my life is hard, even though, you know, I got my difficulties or whatever. But my life is good, man. I've been through a lot of shit. We on Petty Vision, right? I've been through a lot of shit in life. But you know what? My life is good. I ain't complaining, I ain't bitching, I ain't work, you know, I don't do none of that. I don't come on here with the pity party and none of that. You know, I can play that and do that. Oh, you know, I'm legally blind. I got 2 kids. Help me, please help me. I can do all that, but I don't. I ain't about that. We ain't soft over here. You know, life is fucked up. We go through it. We learn from it. We grow from it. We become better people, right? That's how it's supposed to go. That's ideally, but you know, it ain't like that for everybody. But we will talk about the mindset, right? And there's a particular mindset I want to talk about. And shout out to African Dreaming. If you don't know who African Dreaming is, check my community wall. Man, look, my community wall is fire, man. I be sharing some good people. Make sure y'all check my community wall, man. It be going down over there. But African Dream had a dope live. He said it's three type of people on here. Is helpers, it's haters, and it's observers, right? He did a dope breakdown. But you know, that's one of the brothers. You with his channel, you go get life, right? You just go get life. He go come on there, he go talk to you, he go show you what he doing. He go give you life. You know, he got a dope channel. Check it out. But it. I've been trying to do this live since Friday, right? But I'm happy I didn't because I just had the ability to download more information, right? So the two particular mindsets I want to talk about. There's two of the mindsets that I see on here. Poker man, what up, though? Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. There's two type of mindsets I see on here. Right? Two type of mindsets I see a lot, and it's boss and worker. Right? Some people have a boss mentality, a boss mindset, and some people have a worker mindset. Right? And sometimes the people with the worker mindset wants to be a boss. And this is the reality. You can be a boss with a worker mindset, but you ain't gonna go nowhere with that. That's just reality. If you in a boss position and you got a worker's mentality, you ain't going nowhere. And the people under you, they gonna stay stagnant too. And I'm gonna show y'all the difference between these two mindsets. And this is something that you can observe yourself. You ain't got to read no book, but I'm pretty sure if you read a psychology book, it'll be in there, right? But this is the difference between what up though? Appreciate you, Bronze, my brother. What up though? Bud Files, did I say my bad? Bud Files, what up though? Appreciate you. Hey, y'all make sure y'all get over the petty vision. But so the worker mindset. Let's start with that, right? And what do I mean by that? You know, some people in life accustomed to working, right? And when you a worker, you have a job to complete. So the way you process things is how to do this job. So when it comes to certain things, it's the way you process, the way you analyze, the way you observe things. It's how you observe things. When you a worker, you used to getting up, doing what you got to do, go to work, come home, relax, get ready to go to sleep and do the same thing again. Yeah, you do other things in life, hobbies, family. You do other things in life, but even the way you handle those things. See, when you habitually or routinely do things, you develop habits, right? You get accustomed to looking at things. When you're a worker and you working with a group of people, you try to figure out your place in that group, right? How do you fit into that group? Can you fit into that group? This is what you're thinking about when you're a worker. You're thinking about how to get the job done. Can you get the job done? What skills do I need to get the job done? These are all the things you are thinking about when you're working. So that would translate over into other aspects of life. The way you process things, the way you analyze things, especially when you're doing it 8 hours a day. That begins to translate in other aspects of your life. That's why you will hear people say things like have issues with groups, right? People will have issues with groups. Now listen to me. I want you to hear me out now. I don't want to get in a group because when you get in a group, people do this, people do that. Groups ain't good. Groups. You know, it's negativity about groups. Because when you have an issue, you understand, okay, this don't work. It ain't worth it. It's a waste of my time. But when you're a boss and you look at it a little different, right? A boss ain't looking at a group like it ain't go work. The boss is looking at the group like, how do I make this work? Is a total different. See, a boss has different responsibilities that a worker has. A worker just get hired and fired and go and do the next job. A boss got to get the right people in the right positions to do the right things to make the right things happen. Different set of responsibilities. So you have to think different. I can't be a boss and talk about a group can't work. See, people want to be the chief and don't have the proper tools, especially the mindset. You can't lead with a follower's mentality. How you gonna lead with a follower's mentality? You won't be happy. If you can't be happy without the money, you ain't gonna be happy with the money. The money shouldn't make you happy. See, think about this. That shows. Do you know when people make money? Do you know what excites them? Like when people have money, you know what makes them more excited than the money? The process of getting the money. You get around people who get money for a living. You see, they thrill don't come in having the money. It comes in getting the money. The process, putting the right pieces together. Because as soon as they get the money, they want to go get some more. It's another process. It's, can I do it better? Can I? I mean, man, I'm telling you, you life is about experiences. All right. And some people don't understand things are capable, especially if they haven't did it, right? If you, like, as a boss, as a manager, right? Do you know what they covenant? They covenant when they hiring people. They covenant people, especially like in industry, like in anything where groups of people have to work together. What they really covenant is people who've been in the military or people who play some type of sports at a high level, because they know they have discipline. They know they understand the structure of team. They know they're willing to make sacrifices for the greater. Every time I went to an interview, that's what people told me. You know, you got on there, you play sports at a high level. They know if you did it at a high level that you understand teamwork. You tell them you was the captain. They understand you can lead people. You become an asset. Bosses are trying to make money work for them. Hey, and that's what it is. I think of it, you know how I think of it, Gary? Workers accept money for time. Bosses give money for time. At a boss position, you giving people money to do the work so you can have the time. The people come to you and give you time so they can get the money. So if your money should be making money. Because if you just spending money and your money ain't making money, then you working for money. And that's how that works. You know, some way, somehow. That's why, like, I got out of that fashion and all that. Everything I buy is like an investment to me. It's something to make either me money or make my life easy. Like whatever I purchase has to be some form of investment to me. Now, what I buy for other people is different. Shay, what up, though, sis? What up? Appreciate y'all. Hey, man, make sure y'all get over to Petty Vision. We live over there. I don't know how many people over there, but yeah, I just wanted to make sure y'all got connected over there. Okay, double speak over here. Gary over here. Dee over here. What up? What up? Yeah, so, but that's the difference, you know. Um, like when I come on here, right, and I say I want to build, right, I hear so many people saying that, right, but I haven't seen anything people build. But then you build it, and then people like, then they got something to say about that. And that's what I like what African was saying. He was saying no matter what you do, no matter how positive, no, you can, they talked about Jesus, but he was just talking about people just go find a reason to hate you. And they are. And they are. They just go find a reason to hate you. And a lot of people go hate you and hate what you do because they can't do it. It's not obtainable to them. They don't have the right perspective. When people say groups don't work, you know how long the Masons been around? You know how long these fraternities been around? Groups do work if the right people put it together. You can't come together on no fuck shit and think you will have some great shit happen. It's not gonna happen. Whatever intentions you put into, that's whatever culture you build. If you build a culture where fuck shit is allowed, then that's what you gonna have. If you put the wrong people in, that's what you gonna have. That's what you gonna have. And people, this is the thing too. Duality exists in everything. So anything that you can observe and see something negative, trust me, is a positive side too. There's a positive side too. Maybe you can't see it, but it's there. It exists. That's natural law. Duality. I promise you, duality is within everything. Ain't nothing, not even God. Look in the Bible. Read the Bible and tell me God don't show duality. 1 minute he a loving, caring God. Next minute he destroying shit. That's duality. I'm a jealous. I created evil. I created good and evil. God said that. That's duality. So anything in life you see bad, sleazy, yee, what up, though? Anything you see in life has duality. It has a good side and a bad side. So, look, getting with the wrong people, the wrong things go happen. Getting with people for the wrong reason, the wrong thing is going to happen. Whatever energy you put into what your intentions, this is why I tell people on some real. I'm just being 100 with you. Any bad intention you have for anything or anybody, let it go. That's energy. I promise you, ain't nothing good gonna come out of it. That's karma. Your thoughts is karma. Your feelings is karma. Anything you put into anything you create, you manifest, has karma attached to it. And if it's bad juju, you go get it. That's just what's gonna happen. You go get it. Any bad juju attached to anything manifested, you go get it. Sometimes you get it fast, sometimes you get it slow, but you go get it. But creating and building a group of people, like I said, building the right people, that's how everything, that's what you think government is. What you think family is. So many people, we use this term. This term right here, man, is so, I don't even think people should use it. I don't think because every time people use it, they contradict themselves, right? People contradict themselves, and that word is perfect. People be wanting the perfect conditions, but then they will say nothing is perfect. People will want people to be perfect or flawless, but then they will say nothing is perfect. Nobody is perfect. So why do we hold these standards over things? Like me coming on here, right? I'm just gonna be real with you. I'm just real. You know, I'm not coming on here acting like I know it all, I got it all. None of that. I'm just 100 with you. I can only give you what I know. When I say I'm a teacher, that's because I do it in real life. I'm not no school teacher, but I mentor people. People become enlightened around me in real life, not on YouTube, like in real life. I don't know everything. I just teach people what I do know. It's like 1 minute people say you don't have this. You don't have these type of people. You don't have positive people. And then when you get it, then you try to find the flaws in them. Ain't nobody on here positive. Ain't nobody on here real. Then when you get it, you try to make it fake. When you see a melanated man come on here being positive, spitting knowledge, information, maybe I don't do it the way people want me to do it. I can't do that. I can only do it the way I do it. You know, and I put people around me who can do it different ways. I love those people around me. We make each other better. Ain't that what we supposed to inspire for? But nope, nope, because it don't come in a package that people think it's supposed to come in. It don't come in that package. But that's how a worker thinks. That worker mentality. You go into a job, you accept a job, and you want the job to make you comfortable. No, job ain't there to make you comfortable. Job is there to make you work. You want to get comfortable, build your own shit, make your own shit. And if you don't know how, go learn how. That's it. Ain't complicated. We ain't doing rocket science. If you want to be comfortable, make yourself comfortable. If you don't know how to make yourself comfortable, go learn how. That's how everybody else did. Excellent is a better term than perfect. You can excel to excellence and achieve it, but you can't only strive for perfection but won't reach it. Perfection is not judged until the end of the product. Nothing you can't even say something that's perfect until after it's over, until it's complete, right? And us as humans, we ain't complete until we ain't here, until our life is over. So no one can be perfect until the end of time, man, the end of their time. And then you can judge. But people already created this notion in their head nothing is perfect. So even if someone did live the perfect life, no one will be recognized for it because people already created an image that there's no perfection when it is. Things are perfect. Like my mother and my father, they perfect for me. See, they already my parents. I'm grown. They already raised me. So they perfect for me. My wife is perfect for me. That's why she got a ring on her finger. Man, I defy all odds. I don't care what people think and how people think because half of it is stupid. And most people are sheep. People say things because the people always said it. And I'm supposed to listen to this? Like, I'm straight. I think a worker seeks perfection and a boss seeks progression. Progression. That's what life is about. It's progressing, going forward. We've been going backwards. As a society, we've been going backwards. We ain't been going forward. We've been moonwalking. It looks sweet, but we're still going backwards. no, no matter how pretty the movement is, we're going backwards. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what made me realize we was going backward? YouTube. YouTube. That's how I realized we was going backwards. Because in real life, I mean, like I said, I create my condition. Liz B in the building. What up, sis? What up, though? Like I created my condition. The conditions that I'm in, the life that I'm living, I made it. So I don't, the stuff I hear people complain about, I don't experience that. Have I? Yes, I have experienced poverty. I have experienced being broke. I have experienced struggling paying bills. I still do that sometimes. You know, I experienced all that. I experienced violence, a high volume of violence. I experienced all that. I don't now because that's the position I put myself in. That's my experience. So I say that to say this: everybody, anybody can put themselves in the position they want to. Look at where you're at now, and accept the fact that whatever you did in your life, no matter if you're in a good position or bad, no matter what you did in your life, the reason you're in the condition you're in now is because of your actions. If you can accept that, you will gain the knowledge of creation because everything you did up until this point put you where you at. So you have the ability to make moves to put you in a better position tomorrow. No matter where you at, even if you're in a good position, what you do today will determine where you at tomorrow. Once you grasp that concept and accept it and use it a little bit at a time. That's all you need is a little bit at a time. Do a little bit more today than you did yesterday. I'm giving y'all all the sauce to my episode I'm about to release. The show I'm about to release, but that's what it is. Do a little bit more today than you did yesterday. And your progression, you have to progress in life. Go forward. No matter what, just keep moving forward. If you got to crawl, if you got to walk, if you got to run, if you got to skip, if you got to hop on one leg, move forward. Just keep going forward. Girl, dad, what up, though? Appreciate you. Yeah, just keep going forward no matter what's going on in life. Just do something more. Do something different. Learn something different. Add something. Just keep doing more. Keep building yourself every day. That's progression. You know, work is never done. You can always get better at something. You can always get better at something. And if you ain't trying, then what are you doing? Some people just cruise through life. That's not living. Living life is experiencing life. And it's different ways to experience life. You got 5 senses. Use them. 5 senses. That's what you got to experience life. It's 5 senses. But you have to use them. You can read, you can write, you can talk, you can listen, you can taste, you can use those 5 senses to experience life. See, that's the trick. The trick is to get you to create or develop habits that are geared towards production. You almost indoctrinated most people. I'm not going to just say you because I was. I broke it. I understood it and I unplugged, you know. But you are indoctrinated from a child, really, to work, to be productive. Listen to the wordplay, man. I'm telling you to be progressive. You're indoctrinated to be productive. Be a good worker. Be a smart worker. Be an efficient worker. Not to be a boss. You're not groomed to be a boss. You're groomed to be a worker. The realest one is in the building. What up, my brother? Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. But that's what you groom for. You groom to be a worker, not a boss. So when I talk about the worker mentality, this is something that's implemented to most people at a very young age. What they tell you, get an education so you can get a job. They don't say get an education so you can create a business. They don't say that. They say listen to what I'm telling you. Now observe it. Am I wrong? Is this the saying or is it not? Go get an education so you get a good job. Not so you can create a business. Not so you can create a corporation. Not because you can create a monopoly, but so you can go get a job. You hearing that since you young. You got to go to school. You got to be smart. You got to get a job one day. Job, 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 job. You're indoctrinated to be a worker. Most people, that's why they have that mindset of worker. This ain't gonna work. Instead of how can I make it work? Because as a boss, you need people. What you a boss of if you ain't got nobody under you? And this, I'm not saying this is nothing bad, right? I don't want nobody to mistake what I'm saying. I don't want you to think I'm saying a worker mentality is bad. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is if you got a worker mentality, play your role. Know your role. Accept your role. Everybody, look, don't nobody want the responsibilities of being the boss. That's the thing about life, too. What I call it is participation trophies. But what it is people want the benefits, but they don't want to put the work in. Right? People want the benefits of being the boss, being the man, but they don't want to put the work in. They don't want to develop the skills that it takes to become. They just want they want the results. They want the reward. It's not easy being the boss. You have to develop. That takes you have more responsibilities and more work to do as a boss. I'm not only responsible for what I do, but I got to be responsible for what everybody under me do. And I have to be responsible to pick the right people who I can depend on. I got to pick the right people with the right set of skills, with the right mentality, with understanding the right emotions. It's hard being the boss. As a boss, you got to make sacrifices. It ain't all about you. You got to make sure the people under you good. Because if they ain't good, then you ain't going to be good. You can't be selfish as being the boss. You can, but what I'm telling you, you're not going to be effective. You're not going to be efficient. Too many people put themselves in that boss role and don't even know what it takes. If you got a worker's mentality, be a worker and be good at what you do. If you got a boss mentality, be a boss and be good at what you do. I ain't saying nothing wrong with neither one of them. But I'm saying, Askiro, what up, sis? It pays a cost. Don't produce it. If you are it, that's all that. Look, this is what I tell people, Gary. If that's whatever you are is that's what you go be. Right? Whatever you are, that's what you go be. So if I'm a good person, guess what's gonna come out of me? Some good shit. If I'm a bad person, guess what's gonna come out of me? Some bad shit. So if I exude excellence, if I strive for it and it's in me, it's gonna come out of me, regardless. You can't do nothing about it. People who are great, people who have greatness in them, they can't help it but to be great. That's all they know how to do. That's all they know how to do. Man, listen, my family, my friends, I call everybody my family, right? Everybody who was at my party was family to me. A lot of them was friends, but they my family. These are the people who I let this close to me, right? This my fam. And, everybody got up and said, some heart-touching words, man. People saying how strong I am, how great of a man, a father, a husband. I just handle responsibility. I don't make excuses. Everybody saying all these nice things, right? And I'm tearing up because I'm looking at them like I'm humble, right? They don't have to say none of that. But I'm like, damn, this is all I know. The way I am, the thing, I don't complain. I don't do that. I was never allowed to make excuses or justification. If something didn't work, I had to figure it out. And so now that I'm older, I've been knowing this since I was a kid. These things have become innate. If there's a problem, fix it. That's it. Get it done. Because the quicker you fix it, the less bullshit you got to go through. That was one of the lessons I learned working with cars. My stepfather was a master mechanic. Anytime something went wrong, even a little bit, like as soon as a tick or a talk or he felt something move, nope, fix it now because it ain't gonna do nothing but get worse. And every time, like every car we drove stayed tight. It felt new. And then till he got into his like drunken stage, and then it was different. But yeah, when I was young, everything stayed tight. Everything was new. He cleaned his engines every other week. We'd go to the car wash and do an engine clean. Everything was just clean. Running to perfection, right? And I use that in other aspects of my life. When something breaks, just fix it. If it can't be fixed, move on from it. But the quicker you do that, the less BS you got to deal with. So if you see an issue or problem, like if I see an issue or problem, I fix it. I don't complain about it, whine about it, bitch about it. Just fix it. Can't be fixed, oh well. On to the next thing. What am I whine about something that I can't do nothing about? That's another thing I wanted to touch on too. And we go get into the code of the 9. Right? But that's another thing I want to touch on. And I went over this with myself a couple times, but because I wanted to see, like, do I do it? Right? But to be honest, anytime I talk about anything, I talk about it because it's some remedy or solution or tool I have for it. That's the only reason I talk about it. Right? The only reason I talk about things is because I want it fixed. I have a solution. Here it is. I'm just putting it out there. Use it if you want. If not, then oh well. Right? So I was sitting back. Hold on, sis, you over here? Let me make sure. So this YouTube thing, like I've been off for a couple days, right? And I hear and I watch, and it's just so many. I hear so much of what people don't want, right? Or what people don't like. I don't like this. I don't want this. I don't want this. I don't like this. And I don't hear what you do want. And to me, that's just complaining. Like, I'm not saying you should, everyone, this is what I'm saying. Some things become, you get into complaining when you ruminate on things, when you dwell on things, and you have no solution, nor do you seek a solution. You ever hear people talk about something and you think like, well, why do you watch that? Why do you, if you don't like it, why do you, I hear so many content creators say it, because I personally know as a content creator, you make content and then you go back later and somebody's saying, oh, this is stupid. Like, well, why the hell did you watch it? Why did you take the time to type in the comments to even say that if you didn't like it? Like, what's the point? Right? And that's what I'm saying. What's the point? If you don't like something, you don't like it. Okay, just go fuck with what you do like. You know, I don't and some of it is done consciously and some of it is done subconsciously, you know. But anything, especially when you start verbally saying, you're inviting that into your reality. You're speaking it into existence. Even thinking it, you're bringing it to existence. That's what you're saying. You're telling the universe, you're telling the creator, this is what I desire. That's what's on your mind. I don't understand. I spend more time thinking about the things I enjoy than the things that I don't. I spend more time doing things that I enjoy than I don't. You know, I can come on here and criticize people. I can come over here and analyze what everybody, but that don't do nothing for me. You know why? And I'm gonna just say it. We on Petty Vision, we on the word. But look, I'm the shit, right? I'm that thing, right? I'm that guy. So I'd rather talk about me than anybody else or what anybody else is doing. I can talk about behavior, but that's not me criticizing people. Right? Now check this out. African said something so profound earlier. And I was talking to sis. Now I'm gonna show you the difference between the boss and a worker's mentality. And like I said, I don't want nobody to take this the wrong way, because when I say worker's mentality, don't look when you come over here, I got this banner. Check this out. When you come on any channel, anytime you see me speaking, do me a favor. This right here, right? Leave your emotions backstage. This is all logical. You're getting in your emotions, that's your fault. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Because anything I say, you can observe, and you have the right to tell me how you think. But if you tell me how you feel, you're gonna be disappointed. There's certain subjects that we can use emotion, but this is logical, and this is reality. The reality is you have different types of personalities. People are built to do different things. Everyone is not the same. That's comfortable. That feels good to say that, but it's not. Everybody ain't the same. You have tall people, you have fat people, you have short people, you have skinny people, you have black people, you have white people. That shit ain't the same. People think different. People feel different. That's not the same. All this uniformity. That shit is. Tay Eats in the building. What up, sis? Oh, why can't I get back to my comment? That's not the same. So the sooner, just like you go outside, you go see different trees, different plants, different bugs, different animals. They ain't the same. Even the same, you think you see the same kind of bumblebee. No, that's a different species of bumblebee. They ain't the same. You go ahead and think all mushrooms the same, think you go eat a mushroom and put on your salad, you either go high or you go die. Go out there and pick a fucking wild mushroom and thinking they all the same. Oh, I can put all these on my salad because it's a mushroom. And when I go to the grocery store, yeah, nah, you either go be high or you go die. They ain't the same. And people ain't the same. So when I say a worker's mentality, that ain't nothing bad. It's just some people built for that. When I say a boss mentality, that ain't good. It's just people built for that. And what's wrong is people getting these damn participation trophies, and you got workers thinking they bosses, and you got bosses trying to be a worker. And that's why shit don't work. Play your role, do your thing in a position that you best suited to fit. And I'm not trying to shame nobody. I'm just trying to wake you the fuck up. You know what? I'm not even trying to wake you up. I can't wake you up. I can only unplug you. I'm not here to wake anybody up. I can only unplug you. So the issue is that you have people in the wrong position or doing the wrong thing. You're not equipped. You ain't built for it. So of course you not go think, how can this work? You just go accept it don't work and move on. But that's not a luxury to a boss. Think about this. Okay. Like I said, this YouTube thing, right? And shout out to African because like he said earlier, people and I always said this, people come on here for different reasons, right? Some people come on here to chill out, to kick it, to relax. Some people come on here as business. This is a business. Some people come on here just to spread information. Right. So you got just say those are three different people. You got people who come on here just to shoot the breeze. You got people who come on here who want to just share information, and then you got people who come on here like, no, this is a business. I want this to generate income. Right. So three different type of people with three different reasons for being on here. So if I'm one of the people on here and I want this to be a business, you go hear me and see me move different than the people who come on here just to be on here. They go move different. They just here to have fun. Then you got people be on here to spread information. They might fall in between those two people, right? They don't really care about the money, but they do care about their channel because their channel is about Commander. What up, though? Okay, I think. Hey, Tay, if you go over to Petty Vision too, you got a wrench over there. Let me make sure my mods get wrenches over there too. So make sure y'all hit Petty Vision. So you got people on here for different reasons, Bob, right? But they move different, right? They go do different things. But if I'm on here for business, I can't be, trying to throw shit on people who ain't on here for business because they ain't consistent or they ain't as dedicated as I am. I can't shit on them for that. That's not why they're here. And vice versa. If I'm on here just to chill out, I can't be up here shitting on people who are on here for business. But I was talking to my good sister Tay earlier, right? And she made a good point. Oh man, I wish she hit the link. But she made a good point because I can't do it word for word. But she was saying that it's some people on here who wanna who say, "Oh, I don't care about the numbers." They say that because they don't want to fail because they channel failing. So they try to say it ain't important, but it really is. Maybe I butchered it so bad. African Dreaming, what up, my brother? Hey man, y'all make sure y'all go check his last live out. Is on my community wall. I told you the three type of people he said: the haters, the helpers, and the observers. Right? Go check that live out. Oh, for sure, bro. That was a dope live, man. I really enjoyed that, brother. I really enjoyed that. But you got those. You can't shit on someone because they trying to get the numbers. You can't shit on someone because they taking they channel seriously. That they don't want people messing the content up because that's what get people paid is the content. So you can't get mad at people for that just because you're not here for that. You can't get mad at people for that. That's what I'm saying. Like that's again that worker's mentality. Looking at a boss, like a worker. Think about this too. If you ever had a management or a supervisor position, and people always critiquing you who ain't in your position, they don't know what you got to go through. They don't know what you go through. They don't know the sacrifices you make. I remember I was in a supervisor position at the hospital, and I was taking up for this dude, right? Trying to help this dude keep a job. All along, this dude was talking shit about me. No joke, man. Like this dude was talking shit about me. And it took me like 2 months to find out. And I'm like, hold on, bro. I've been saving your job and you steady talking like to the management. My supervisor told me, like, look, man, you're going to bat for somebody who's trying to get you out of here. I'm like, what? But that's how it be. That's how it be. But a worker would never understand a boss. I won't think about groups not working because I'm a boss. Guess what? I need groups. So if it's not working, it's my job to figure out how to make it work. It's not good enough for me to say, "Oh, groups are bad." That's not an option. Not for me, but for a worker, I can understand that. And guess what? As a boss, those are the type of people I don't want in my group. Because if you already come in with a pre notion that groups are bad, groups can't work, that's cancer. That's that one rotten apple. I need people like I was saying earlier. These corporations, they love military people and they love people who play sports at a high level because they know those people understand teamwork. Those people understand, hey, we in a group. I might have to sacrifice this time for the betterment of the group, but next time I'm gonna be rewarded. It's gonna be somebody else's turn. These are the type of people they look for, not people, not that lone wolf. They look for complementary pieces. If I got a football team, I can't have a wide receiver trying to play quarterback. I can't have a lineman trying to play running back. I need everybody to play their position. I need the right people in the right positions to be effective and efficient. So me as a boss, I'm not thinking about, oh, groups are bad. Groups can't work. I'm trying to figure out how to make it work. Different mentality. Like when I said I come on here to build, I said I'm doing it intentional. I went and got my sisters intentionally. But that's me. That's my mission. That's what I wanted to do. That's how I did it. So this ain't no gang. This ain't no cult. This ain't no. This is familiar. This is a tribe. We intentionally coming together to help one another, support one another, to build with one. We came together for the right intention. That's key. What up, sis?
Hey, what's up?
Chilling, chilling, man. I didn't butcher what you said earlier, did I? I know I probably did. I probably did.
I think you did, but I can't. I half the time I can't remember what I be saying anyway. So I
But
could.
see, but see, even that, even like those conversations, right? Those conversations that we have on the back end, it's not about. It's about building. Like you help me with content, I help you with content, just in life too. Sharing philosophy, sharing knowledge, information. Like you learned something new, and you bless me with the information. I'm like, but that's what I'm talking about. Like when we say the 9%, what we build, and when we say familiar, like this is what we really do. I wish we
Mm.
could have had that conversation. Oh, African, she be getting on me too, bro. This is like the Tay is like the older, younger sister.
Wow. No, I just feel like like if groups are not for you, then they just not for you. But why do you have to keep pressing about it or talking about it? But it's you sound asinine when you say groups don't work because when you go to work, what do?
In a group.
You're in a group. So, it just a lot of the stuff that people say it just don't make sense. I personally feel like this is where everything gets crazy, right? With people is that I feel a lot of the times people don't understand their talents and they don't understand who they truly are. And so you have a lot of people that are threatened. Then this is where, you know, this is why it's important as far as a group to know your gifts, to know your talents, to know what you're good at because you're going to be amongst different people with different personalities, and all of these people are going to be great in some kind of way. They're going to have strengths, they're going to have weaknesses. And if you're smart enough, you can you can know, okay, I'm good at this. And so whoever it is you're working with in a group, okay, I can be useful here because they're weak in this area, so I can come in and help in this area and still feel like appreciated, still feel like you're doing something, like you're adding to the group, not like you're being dismissed or you have to become jealous. Does that make sense?
Hmm. Hey, do you got African on IG? I can drop it in there. Um, I can drop the. Okay, I think this is you
He
right
said
here.
you might have to drop the link.
Yeah, I think this is
So,
African right here. Let me. I'm gonna put it in your IG because on this vertical, I don't. It don't hyperlink on vertical, but I usually drop. I can drop it in your IG. I think I just found it. Just say the roots.
so that's my thing. That's why I don't become jealous of people because I know my strengths. I know where I'm good at. So anybody else that come around me, I'm praising them. I'm like, yeah, yeah, go ahead, do your thing. Like I'm here applauding you. So I think that's just the problem in general. Everybody want to be the head honcho, and it's just like, why can't we all just vibe together? Like we all
Yeah.
can get in together. Why do you have to be the one to just stand out and be amongst the entire crowd? Why it can't be me sometimes? Why it can't be somebody else sometimes? Why it can't be, you know what I mean? Like know your place, know your role.
And
Like you can't, you gotta shine all the damn time.
you
Damn.
you don't want partners, you don't want family, you want spotlight. You want people
Right. The
you want
whole
people to take
entire
their light and
time.
shine it on you. Yeah. That was wild, man. And see, that's why like even when we built the nine, what did I tell y'all? Too many Chiefs, not enough Indians. What up, Alfred? Appreciate you. But I put it in your
Right.
IG too if you can't.
But majority of the time, all the people that want to be chiefs don't even have the tools to be a damn chief.
Hmm.
You are a damn Indian. You a worker at the end of the day, because there's a lot of things that you have to work on, or there's certain qualities, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if you want to be a boss or whatever, you know, if you very self-aware of self, you know if you really a boss, or if you still got work to do. And if that's okay. Like, if you want to be a boss, but you at this point, you might have worker tendencies, and you trying to get to that boss level, that's okay. Just be aware of who you are and where you are at the moment, and work yourself up to being a boss. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey Jay, that's you, bro.
Yeah, that's me, fam. We're good.
Okay.
We're good. What going on, everybody?
Appreciate you.
Except Tay.
Appreciate you, fam. Man, you
Hey,
had a dope
Alpha.
live earlier.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
good.
thank you, bro. Thank y'all for
Yeah, I
sliding
was
through,
like,
man.
oh shit, he's speaking to me.
Girl, huh? No, I appreciate y'all tipping through, but here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. Um, well, first I gotta say this, especially about Tay, because I be in the bushes a lot of times, especially when she come on Saturdays, and I'm watching my language. I'm being respectful. When she come on different times, whatever. Sometimes I be in the bushes. I don't say a lot, but I be support. I want to say Tay is unique in the fact that she done not only supported, cut for me over here on YouTube, but also on other social media platforms. And that's one of the few people that I've been able to agree to disagree with. And she still slide back through. That's why I still rock with her. That's why I still cut for her. Cause I mean, like in this day and age, it's rare for people to just have different. Even with her, like I put it like this. This is how I summarize her in a lot of ways. Like Tay on her vegan move and stuff, right? But she don't know, and I gotta watch my language because I was finna say something. She don't never poop on nobody else for how they move or live or whatever. She just say, hey, live and let live. I can move with people like that. But back to the discussion, man. I just want to say real briefly, and I'm gonna let y'all make it, man. Uh, when it comes to like groups, I think she touched on this while ago. Baby, it ain't nothing unless you a hermit, unless you live out in the country in the woods like me or something like that. Baby, everybody a part of a group. Everybody a part of a group.
Right.
And I want to emphasize the most basic to the most complex. Uh, let's say you got a group of people who at the bus stop every morning, Monday through Friday. You think that young Yolanda ain't gonna hold that bus or hold that bus door open for Miss Sheila when she see her coming? You think she gonna let the bus take off? That's still a group. It's an inadvertent group. It's an unintentional group, but it's a group nonetheless. And then, like Tay said, when you get to work, that's still a group. We are conditioned that when people come together with a collaborative effort and intent outside of the conscribed thumbs up okays that society has pre-selected, then it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. It don't count. It's not real, right? But nonetheless, whether people realize it or not, at the end of the day, a group is a group. And I think people see it as a threat when you come together with intentional purposes. I mean, everything that has changed society or culture or shaped or reshaped culture, man, all that stuff came together with people not liking it at first. When you build it, they will come. Bro, I don't understand everything
Uh,
about the 9%. All I know is you ain't never did nothing wrong to me. I like you. I listen to you when I can. I support you. I rock with you. It is what it is. Baby, keep doing what you doing. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Everybody ain't gonna understand everything in the beginning, and they ain't supposed to. And half of their ass ain't supposed to be there no damn way. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm trying to respect your show. But
Oh no, cook, brother, cook.
You can cuss on here.
well, I'm just saying, I'm trying to be respectful, Tay. But look here, man. You got to keep doing what you're doing, bro, because everything ain't for everybody. And it never will be. And that's okay. That's okay. People like stuff after the fact. I man, let me get my ass off here. Before I get
Man, you
out of here,
know, no, you ain't lying because you coming with it now. Because me and Word always had this conversation. Like, man, when you start a group, it's like, people don't really want to be, but let it build. Let it build. Then you got everybody want to be in it. At some
exactly.
point, it ain't gonna be easy to get into. So don't be mad leaving comments on Word channel. Well, I thought I was supported the none. I thought everybody. Nah, it's too late. Too late.
Facts. Facts. It is what it is, man. That's real, Tay. I'm gonna say this analogy right here. When you see a construction site, don't nobody give a damn about it. It's muddy. It's a bunch of SAs and brothers and couple raggedy looking white dudes around, and they all, doing steel work. Nobody could care less except the
Mhm.
investors. Except the investors, because it looked
Right.
like shit to everybody else, because they haven't seen the blueprints. They don't understand what the landscaping gonna look like and what the end structure
Come on
will
now.
be. So
Preach.
people just walk past. They look at the scaffolding and shit. They need to hurry. I wish they hurry up because they got scaffolds around and it be bolts falling and all this shit. They got a hard hat. Ugh. So, but that's fine. But guess what? After completion, after it's established, after it's been built, then you got people booking because the telephones done been put in, the internet done put in, that bitch pretty, the windows glistening and shit, and it's a part of the skyline. It's a part of the downtown skyline. Now everybody want to stay at that bitch. But when it was just a construction site and it was muddy and it wasn't nothing but brothers and essays and raggedy looking white boy, then nobody won't have nothing to do with it. Baby, keep building. Keep grinding. Keep doing what you doing. Everybody who ain't a part of shit or who don't understand shit, it ain't meant for their ass, man. Don't worry about them. And with that, I just want to come up for a minute for encouragement, man. I'm gonna go and dip out.
I appreciate that, bro. That was fire, man. That
He
was
said
fire.
spot.
For sure. For
That
sure.
was all
All
fact.
right,
Shout
y'all.
out to
I'll let y'all,
African.
man.
Hey, make sure y'all go check out African Dreaming. Look on my main page on my community wall. I just shared his last live. Go check brother out. Look, he ain't that far away from 3K. Make sure if you listen to this on replay or if you're listening to this live, make sure you go check out African Dreaming. After this, I'm gonna put his link in the description. And it's on the community wall. Definitely go check bro out. Show him some love. And I want to say this too. Um, you know, when I say I use myself as an example a lot, right? When I say I'm a melanated man without a record, I got my kids, I'm married, I'm doing all these positive things, right? But what I'm not an example of is black love because my wife is not black. But you have people like African Dreaming, him and Precious Pieces, April. That's real black love. Go when that whole thing happened with um, what's her name, the rapper and her boyfriend Papoose and
Oh yeah.
and
Remy
what
Ma.
yeah and Remy Ma. People talk about black love is dead. Like, nah, y'all looking at these celebrities, but it's real people doing real things, giving
Real.
real examples, right? And African Dreaming and April is a perfect example of black love. Y'all go check them out, man,
Yeah,
and
for
support them,
real.
man. Man, and I made a short earlier, right? And I just said Americans, right? And I look at my 33K, most of that is from overseas. Like 30,000 is like support from overseas. And I imagine like if these people in America support American, like these other countries support their people. If you look at most Filipino pages, you go see about 10, 15K. That's all they people. That's all they people. But here in America, we compete with one another too much on different levels. You can break it into races, into religion, and people in those groups still don't support one another. Like even like that mentality you were saying. Though a person who's saying groups can't work and then go to work in a group. Now I'm looking at their mentality when they at work. They going to work in a group thinking groups can't work. So how are you functioning at work? And what capacity are you functioning in?
You must be a lousy worker.
You see what I'm saying? And that's how that worked. And that's how that worked.
You're a lousy worker, a lousy team player.
You see what I'm saying? Imagine putting that person on the basketball team. Where you think they going? Nowhere.
Cause you for self.
You for self. I was listening to a conversation about individual, like individualism and individuality. Like even in our group, right? We all individuals, but we come together as a collective. But we don't lose our individuality. You
Right.
can you when you have individuals in a group, guess what? You have more resources. You can't have a group with all quarterbacks and think you will go out and play a game of football. You need individuals who do individual things, but come together for one greater goal. It's just understanding how to put the right pieces in the right place. And like I said, some people don't know how to do that. Some people are the piece to be put in the right place. But whatever role you got, if it's a worker or a boss, just function highly in it. But don't shit on the boss because you're a worker and don't shit on the worker because you're a boss.
Facts. Man, African, I wish he would have stayed up. I hate when he do that. He get up here and then he want to hurry up and drop down.
They drop the sauce and go. Like, hey, they
Yeah, he
know.
was saying some good stuff.
Hey, that you know what? I appreciate people like that because when they speak, it's profound. They got something to say, and then they go. That's how I am, man. I don't really be
Mhm.
sitting on panels. I say what I gotta say and dip. So I totally understand that. I mean, um, efficient and effective. That's just the qualities in Jay. Jay just got those qualities. He gonna be concise. He gonna be profound. What he says has essence, has meaning. He don't obfuscate. He come in and say what he got to say and dip out. And every word is powerful. That's why I say y'all. I mean, I'm telling y'all, man. There's a lot of great content creators out here that I mean, and then Jay, they came back from Africa. They over here. So I didn't see. I mean, he said I want to see him skin. He said he was skinning animals. I got to go see that. But he's showing you his life, man. Like reality, real. When you get real people coming on here, and I understand because there's a lot of fake stuff on it. There's a lot of people who come in here as characters, but you can feel the real. And if you can't, then you
Mhm.
you go
I don't
know
know what
what
to
you
tell
used
you
to.
then.
You know you gonna know what you used to. You know what I'm saying? That's what you go observe. Whatever you used to, that's what's gonna resonate more with you. So like the real people on here, I didn't understand at first, but when I became a content creator, it made sense. You know, it's so many fake people on here. When you get people authentic, it's hard for a fake to sit next to something that's authentic because you will see the difference in the two.
Mhm.
You will see the difference. So it's a lot of fakeness on here, and fake people ain't. It's hard for them to support authentic people. It's
Mhm.
hard. It's hard for them. I mean, that's just reality. And you'll see because then they start hating on people. You start seeing the hate, or it'd be so much weird stuff going on here, and that's why I appreciated Bro Live earlier because it's like, man, I know I can't be the only one who's saying that. Like,
Yeah,
oh
when he
man,
when he did his live, I'm like, oh snap, word. You had already hit me up that this morning, and was telling me what you was gonna talk about tonight. You know what you was gonna touch on, and then it was just crazy that African ended up touching on that same situation. But yeah, a lot of the times people get on here and they be like, and this the crazy part too. The main people that be talking about, oh, I don't do groups, or I don't look at YouTube. It's like I'm gonna make money. I just come up here, like shitting on the next person or whatever. And it's like, yo, don't don't sit up and do that. You know what I mean? Like, don't
Yeah.
do that, because that's what people try to do. And when African said that, I'm like, yeah, yeah, because I hear people do that all the time. And really, what it boils down to is who you. And a lot of the times, the ones that saying that, bro, you on here all the time. So why don't you make money if you on here? But you rather sit on here and go from live to live or whatever, or pop out videos and then still say, oh well, I'm just doing this for fun, or the people that looking for an income out of this, I'm just chilling. Like, let's be real. Whatever you do, you want to be rewarded for it. That's just what it
Hmm.
is.
Some way, shape, form, or fashion. Like this is reality, right? No one is going to come on here consistently without some form of reward. If it might not be money, it might be attention. It could be. Um, I think that's a lot. I think a lot of people come on here like consistently, like 3, 4 times a day sometimes, just for the attention. Anything you're spending the when you spend attention, when you pay attention to anything, the currency that you're paying is time. So if you utilizing time to be on YouTube when you can be utilizing time to do something in real life, it has to be something you're seeking. That's
Right.
just the reality. It's something you're looking for. Something you're on here for a reason, is a purpose. And I don't know it with everyone. I'm not gonna act like I know it with everyone, but I say this: some people, like at first when I came on here, I'm just being real. Girl, dad, did I say what up? If I didn't, I apologize, brother. I apologize.
Hey,
Like
girl, Dad.
when I first came on here, my intention was I wanted information, and I seen I can interact with people. So I'm like, if I share something or if I show people that I have a value, they'd be willing to share with me. But then I seen like, hold on, I can make income off of this. I can make money off of this. So
Because you didn't know in the
I
beginning.
didn't
I was
know.
telling you.
Yeah, I didn't know. Like I knew it was YouTubers, but I didn't like when I'm in a real life, like I said, if I didn't lose my sight, I went only time I used to come on YouTube is to look at like scores and stuff like that, or hear something about boxing or MMA, and then I found the conscious community and I start seeing little video like Bobby Hemmett and some of the old school people. And then I linked up with and I'm in Detroit, so I knew people who knew General Seti. Like I studied with these people, not Seti himself, but people who was around Seti. I studied with them. So when I seen them on here, I got into like the conscious community. And then they trying to get me to debate on here. I'm like, I don't debate no more. And then I fell over into the KB sector, right? So I wasn't looking at it like that. I didn't know nothing about that. But then I think it was you. You the first person I think. No, it
Okay,
was
put your
Doe
cash
Eyes.
app up.
It was Doe Eyes. Um, it was Doe Eyes. I seen her; she was monetized, and then you start telling me how to be monetized. Oh, Shay Love, I appreciate you, sis. My bad. I know I typed it in the chat, but
Hey,
I had
Shay.
put her thing up there. I didn't see her at first. I mean, I seen her, but African was talking, getting your brand together. Hey, bro. I'm a certified trauma counselor, bro. You need to yeah, definitely link up. Definitely link up. Yeah, definitely link up with me, bro. You have to get my IG. Yeah, you have to get my IG. Yeah, certified. Yeah, we go. Yeah,
We all got trouble.
yeah. But it's something we can link up and do. Because I deal with I'm a rehabilitation coach too. Uh, drug rehabilitation and trauma rehabilitation. But yeah, that'll be dope. We can definitely hunk up, and I can help you with the content too. But I'm sorry, I seen that. When I be thinking on and off here, there's a business too. 9% is everything that you ever imagine. Anything you can think of, we gonna touch everything. It's bigger than rap. But
Mm-hmm.
but let me
And like he said, that's the that's the that's the beauty of it, right? I'm the type of person, like Africans say, I can disagree with you, but I can still rock with you. Like he said, like I done had many disagreements with him, but it's like that ain't me, bro. Like, you cool, whatever. I can understand where you come from. And well, maybe not, I could probably understand, or maybe I'm just like, well, that's you and this is me, that's me, and that's how I leave it at that. That's the same with like you and I. I don't
hmm
I don't agree in interracial relationships, but I'm like, that ain't me, bro. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not in your life, so it's a lot of things that it's things that I don't agree with, but I can still rock with you. And it's like me and African and had certain topics we didn't talked about, and I he didn't agree with my answers, and I didn't agree with his answers, but I still rock with them, man. Like, I don't know, I don't act like that.
Yeah, and that's this. I don't. It don't like to me. It's weird because it's like even my mother and father. I don't agree with half of this. I don't be agreeing with them. They don't agree with me. But it's like we don't hate each other. It's not war. I got so many friends who got different religions, and look, they don't come to me talking about religion. They don't. But we
Right.
cool as hell. If they think they done found something, then they come and mess around every blue moon. Or if they think they found somebody who knows something. I made one dude. His uncle got so mad, told me I was going to hell. But anyway, um,
Oh wow. Oh wow.
yeah, he told me I was going to hell. But I just don't talk to him about those subjects. And when we do, is an agree to disagree. That's they believe. This is what I know. I mean, I don't hate them. I don't think any less of them. It's people like me. I got like this whole thing about like gay people, right? I got cousins, I got friends, my sister. I mean, I don't agree with what they do, but I don't hate them. I still love them. That's what they do. I wouldn't do it. And it's not even the fact that I don't agree, is the fact that that's not me. People will do different things, believe different things, and that's not me. Like, I don't hate. I don't have hate in my heart, so I can't hate something or hate somebody. That's just me, right? People who do, I don't fault them. I'm at a different space in my life, so people look at life different. I don't hate on people because they feel or think this way. I don't. That shit is just weird to me. It's just weird. Uh-oh.
I was about to say, am I still on? Oh,
Hey
What
y'all,
up? What up, Nine?
what's up, nines?
what's up?
Nothing much. I just hopped up here real quick to join the family.
Okay, okay.
Oh,
Appreciate you, sir. Man, yeah, you carried me earlier. I appreciate that. You was just escorting me around the. That was fun though.
That was funny. I went back and watched the live just now.
I was probably cracking. I mean, I was cracking y'all up, wasn't I? Just talking shit. I didn't
That
know what I was doing. I couldn't see nothing. People shooting. I'm like, I don't know where the bullets coming from. I'm just here. I'm just here in case I'm gonna be our medic. That's what I'm gonna be. I'm gonna function in a medic.
yeah, that was fun. That was fun. It was hilarious. I just went back and watched the live earlier. That was good. We needed that fun
Yeah,
laugh,
that was fun.
jokey joke. Think we all needed that. Tay even was laughing on her way to the stove. She didn't want to get off the phone. Laughing at
Y'all
you.
is crazy.
Anti
I'm
made
like,
me
I ain't
strip.
get on there and talk.
Anti made me strip naked just to play the game with her on the game though,
Yes,
not
take
in
your
real life.
clothes off in the game, cause baby, they can hear you. I
So
be
I'm running.
serious.
I'm running around popping people in my drawers. Like, well, I wasn't popping nobody. I'm
Well,
running
you did
around
get
trying
you
to get popped
one.
in my drawers. I did.
You did get you one. Yeah,
Oh, I
remember the
did get
one I
one.
told you?
Yeah, I got one, y'all. I got one.
Yeah,
And
you
they say
got
I
one.
can't see. Huh. I seen him.
Right. What's up, Commander?
Commander in the house. What? I was trying to get everybody to petty vision, but it didn't work. So I had to do a dual stream.
Oh, okay, so we over at Petty. Hey, Petty Vision viewers.
Yeah, so I was gonna cut the main channel and ship everybody to petty, and then I thought about it like there's no hyperlink, so it won't be that easy. So I was like, I'll just keep it up.
Oh,
But
okay.
I really wanted to touch on that boss mentality and worker mentality because it's just, and like I said, there's nothing wrong with a worker's mentality because you got people who function highly in workers' mentality, you know. But
Mm-hmm.
it's a problem when they try to put themselves in a boss position or critique them, even critiquing. Like, it's cool to critique, but do it respectfully. Like, damn, some people ain't built like that.
Right. I like what Tay said earlier that everybody is not built to be a chief or a leader. Like everybody's just not built like that. Some of us are built to follow, and that's not that don't make you a less of a person. If you look at the worker bees and you look at the nursery bees and you look at the queen bee and all of that, they all have different jobs. They all do different things that are all for the group and for the whole. A worker bee is no less than the queen bee because they support the queen bee. The queen bee only job is to do what? Have the kids. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So, you know, and the workers go out and do whatever it is they go out and do. They protect the hive and they do the things that they're supposed to do, but that don't make them any less than, everybody there has a role to play and everybody has to play their role. I think with this society, we've allowed people to be in roles because they got a degree. Because you got a degree don't make you a great manager or make you a great supervisor. You just got a degree that says you can go to school and learn information, retain the information, study it, and take the test. But that don't make you a great supervisor. It don't make you a great manager. And so this society allows people to be in roles that um they're not it's just not a role for them, because you got a piece of paper, yeah, you can do it. I think for me, the only role that I respect highly is like a nurse role or a doctor role. But even still, doctors allegedly are still practicing.
Yeah.
So
They ain't allegedly. That's a fact. That doctor will tell you that. Doctors learn all the time. They learn new procedures, new drugs. Doctors is constantly learning. They're constantly going to seminars, learning new things.
right.
And I mean, just from that aspect, it shows even someone at that level is constantly learning.
hmm But I had a question. Do you think that okay, we know the natural order of life, we know the natural way. We know maybe the stronger males were building the houses, protecting the village. We know as far as the lions, we know the strongest lion lead the pack. Most animal civilizations, the strongest male wins, right? The strongest male is the head, right? So if you look at this society, it's not about the strongest, it's about who has the most paperwork. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So wherein you would have like a strong male like word who is emotionally intelligent, a person who is resilient, worked on their self, a person who has faced adversity, mastered facing adversity. But just say, I don't know if you have one or not, but just say you don't have a master's degree. You get what I'm saying?
Got
Would you
bachelor's.
rather, but the person with the master's degree is not, you get what I'm saying, not
Mhm.
any of those things. So now you at work in a society with somebody who don't know how to face adversity, who don't have emotional intelligence. There are narcissists. We all know most of these people with these titles and these uh I went and did this and that is for a title. Like you said, people, why, if they're on YouTube, why are you on YouTube and you're not getting paid? First of all, let me say that it's too much money on here for you to say, oh, I'm on here just because I'm on here. You're a dummy. Okay. And I said it because unless you're changing lives, unless your movement is creating change in the world and that's your mission, I could see you doing that. But for you to be somebody, oh, I'm just on here because that sound dumb. There are fucking 14-year-old kids on here making 60 and $70,000 a month, and for you to say, "Oh, I'm just on here because it's fun," I'm sorry, for lack of a better term, you're an idiot. I don't know who said
But
that.
I wouldn't say. Hold
Well,
on, because
Just
I was
for
one of
fun.
those people. Because I was one of those people. I wasn't a content creator. I wouldn't even think about being a content creator. I was more so on looking for knowledge and information.
But
So that's
no,
why
I'm
I was
saying
coming on
you,
here.
but you know how much you can make. And to say, oh,
Right,
but no, but you never said, oh, I'm just on here not trying to make no money. I'm saying a person who says, I'm just on here, I ain't trying to get paid for it. I'm just on here just to be shooting the shit.
yeah,
When we
that's crazy.
know how much money you can make, you're not utilizing your time properly. If you're a content creator, I'm not saying you or any subscriber. A subscriber come on here for the show. They come on here for the entertainment. You get what I'm saying? They come on
So
here
you
to
talking
not
about the people
stress.
that's content creators that's throwing out content, but then they
Right.
thinking like I'm not on here. Okay.
To make money.
yeah,
Because I've
yeah.
heard
She
I've heard somebody say it before.
I heard a
I'm
lot
not
of
on here
people
to
say
make
that all the
money.
she
time.
she talking about the people like this. I'm gonna tell you, she's not talking about the people who just come on here. You know, like I said, it's people who come on here casually or come on here for camaraderie. They really, come on here to pass time. Not those people. The people who claim that they don't come on here and then complain about people not supporting and complain about people not cash apping. But like you said, you didn't come on here for that, and then you
Right.
shitting on the people who doing good because they're doing good, not because they doing nothing to you, but because they doing what you wish you can do. Those are people she talk about, not the
Right. And
casual
you
people
on here
just
every
chilling.
day, all day.
No, because you can, and like I said, you can tell the difference because, like I said, that's the factor right there. I sent it, bro. D Shep, what up, brother?
What's up, D?
It's people who would, they come on here, and then they shit on the people who are on here trying to make it.
Trying to
Who
do
on
Mhm.
it.
here grinding.
Yeah.
Or
But
trying to shit on the people and talk about groups and stuff like
yeah,
that. Oh,
like
well,
those
I
people
can't
she
be in a
talking.
group and I can't do. Okay, well that's you.
Right. What's up, D Shep? I mean, I just feel like YouTube is a avenue to make effortless. I mean,
Effortless money,
some stuff will
baby.
take effort. Some stuff will take effort, but effortless money. Like when I hear people say that, and I look at some of these shorts, where people making money throwing a pencil top in the air, throwing a
Mhm.
bottle in the air, and they got 1 million views to say, "Oh, I don't want that." If you making $60,000 a month, I promise you, you will never say, I'm
You
not on
make
here
you
for the money."
making $30,000, $40,000 a year. You go to work, you work hard every day, and you mean to tell me if you had the chance to be a content creator to just make content
Right,
and don't have to deal with groups of people, you don't think you you would want to
right.
sign up for that? Because listen, I ain't trying to hold you, but I'm trying to be like those people that's making seven figures on these platforms. I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to get like
Right?
that,
Why not?
baby.
If they did it, why can't you do it?
Yeah.
That's a
You know,
I'm
fact.
if
trying to
they
be
did it,
there.
it
You
can be
hear
done.
me?
That's what they showed.
That's a fact.
But see, this the thing too. You know, I said this in African, um, I said this in African chat earlier. You know, people want the results or the rewards, but they don't want to put the work in.
Right.
You know, like if I'm on here, do you know I had 4,000 watch hours before I had 500 subscribers? But I
Mm-hmm.
had
Put
that
the
because I
work
was going live every day, 3, 4 hours a day.
Yeah, because you got the people that'll be begging, y'all don't come to my channel. People get mad and feel some type of way. And it's like, bruh, examine your channel, look, and examine
And
yourself and ask yourself, would I want to sit up here and watch this shit? You not doing nothing. You ain't saying
in.
and,
nothing on the video. You ain't giving me nothing. Hell no, I don't want to watch your ass. You know what I mean?
now,
You go live and you don't do shit. Like, who the fuck is gonna sit in some shit like that? Nobody,
and
bro.
then
Be entertaining.
I'm gonna show you the difference. And like I said, these are just mindsets. You can observe this for yourself. I'm gonna show you the difference using that from a boss to a worker's mentality. A worker will look like, why ain't nobody supporting me? Right?
Mm-hmm.
A
Right.
boss gonna look at it like this: what can I do for people to support me?
Come on.
I don't.
Exactly.
Okay, if people ain't supporting me, that ain't the people fault. That's my fault. That's because I'm not giving them nothing to support. That's how my brain works. Why you
Right.
think I keep changing stuff up? Okay, well let's try this. Let's
Me
try to let
too.
me implement this. Let me do this. It's not. I'm not coming on here. F y'all. Y'all don't want to support me. This person ain't in the chat. That person ain't in the chat. F y'all.
Right.
Y'all fake. Y'all. I ain't doing all that. I'm
Y'all
like,
ain't
okay,
sharing me out.
Right.
Y'all ain't doing this. It's
let
it's
me.
not my
Share
effort
me
is
out.
my
Share me
effort.
out.
Right.
Like
I
what
can't
the
go off of Tay's success. Tay's success is just that. It's Tay's success. You know what I'm saying? But I can't be like, oh, well, they watching Tay. They gotta watch me. No. They're watching Tay for a reason.
For a
And
reason.
people are gonna watch Word for a reason, and they gonna watch me for a reason. And trust me, they all gonna be individual reasons.
and all
Commander
of
don't
that.
come around
Me
because she
stealing my
rock.
subscribers, that shit is weak too, bro. That stop that shit too, bro.
Right.
'Cause
Commander
that's
is a
lame.
subscriber. She watch what she likes. She don't watch me because she cool with Word. She don't watch, you know what I'm saying? They subscribers watch who they want to watch. So for me to get mad, oh Tay, you ain't share my live. You ain't why you ain't share my live? I'm pissed. No, my efforts are my efforts. Like Tay and Word don't have no control over the success of my channel. Now, they do help me say, hey, we could do this, we could do that. Let's put this together. We could put that together. Let's add this. Let's take that, add this thumbnail. Boom, boom, boom. And I could say, with the help, I've gained more, I've created more, I've done more, but it's still my efforts. Tay could
Nisha,
tell me
yeah,
Because
all day, put them glasses on. But if I don't put the glasses on, shoot, I'm still gonna be stuck.
yeah,
and look,
because what do I say when my views are low? The first thing y'all, what can I do?
hmm
Because shit ain't looking right. You know what
right.
I'm saying?
What can we
I
do
don't sit up and point my finger at content because a lot of people want to point their finger at content creators. How is you gonna get mad when I'm trying to do my own channel right here? Like
Mm-hmm.
get back. Like you mad at me because I'm a content creator and I can't watch you. Like, listen, my content comes first. And
hmm
a lot of the times I had put my content to the side to watch other people. And that's where you be messing up at. Listen,
hmm
I come around. I can't. But I ain't never pointed my finger at content creators and said, why you ain't do this or why this or why that. You know what I mean? I've always
Mhm.
looked at it like, what can I do, you guys, to make people come?
Right.
Mhm. And that's the key too. It's not about it's great when people support you, but ultimately your content should make them want to support you. They should want to support the content,
Right.
because Africa says I don't know if bro coming back up, but he said something profound earlier. He was like, man, um, they like you for 1 minute, and then you do one thing, and then they don't like you, and they don't want to support, and that to me be weird. Like, look, I never said I was perfect. I'm not even trying to be. I'm just trying to be the best version of myself. So I'm gonna mess up. I'm gonna have you know breakdowns. I'm human, bro.
For real.
I'm experienced. I don't come on here as no character, man. So it's gonna be times where I just don't feel like doing this. It's gonna be times where
What happened?
I know. Well, I'm telling you right now, don't come over to my channel thinking you gonna see me one way, cause no. 1 minute I'm bubbly, I'm happy. The next minute I'll cuss your ass out, and that's just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, don't expect me to be one way, because if I get mad or something, you most likely you're gonna see it. Now, I'm trying to work on myself. I'm trying to stop myself from acting out and saying certain things. That's something that I'm working on. But don't expect me to be one way, because I'm not. There's several layers to me. Like Word said, you're gonna see me up, you're gonna see me down, you're gonna see me
Mm-hmm.
this way, you're gonna see me that way. And that's just what it is. If you watch me, I stayed the same person. You know
Right.
what I mean? I am who I am, bro. On camera, off camera. Because it's hard to fake to be somebody else. I've done it already.
Right.
I've done that. I've done that. Faking and acting like something that I'm not. I've done that. I'm over that. You get what you get with me. And that's just what it is.
Mm-hmm. Word is back.
yeah, I had to pop on my phone. My Wi-Fi, my computer lost Wi-Fi, but everything else got Wi-Fi.
Oh, what's up,
So,
Riaz?
um,
Hey Riaz, what's up, D?
Mm-hmm.
freaking Jay,
We
Oh
watch
yeah,
Pray
I'm
for the
here,
Moo
bro.
Moos and
I'm here.
Bonnets. D, be quiet. What's up, advocate?
Man, y'all pull me back in this shit. I need to take my ass to sleep. Hell, I'm trying to go to bed. Y'all over here talking good. Shit.
Hey,
Hey,
African.
what's up, Anti? What going on, baby? Look here,
Nothing
man. I'm
much.
really trying to leave. I'm trying to leave y'all ass alone so I go to sleep, man. I got chicken and shit feed in the morning, but y'all keep talking about good shit. Now, I ain't gonna get too however whatever into whatever, but I'm gonna keep it on more on the YouTube side. And all of y'all done touched on some different points, man. At the end of the day, I think now Anti was touching on the last because she come up here last, but Tay was talking about it first, and the word set it off. Man, we all grown. We know good and damn well at the end of the day, it's just people who see you with confidence. They see you doing shit that they know they can't do or don't have the courage to do or the wherewithal to do. So they sit back, they dry hate. Sometimes they just come out forward with it. Sometimes it's you know, more apparent. Sometimes it's less apparent. So on and so forth. At the end of the day, after it's all said and done, I want y'all to understand something about yourself. You a constant reminder to somebody that you get up damn near every day and do some shit they ain't got, they can't do. and that's make themselves vulnerable. Tate share stuff. Now I'm a little bit more new to anti, because I just started kind of following her and getting to know her recently. I seen, some of your skits and stuff like that. But I've been following the word for a while. I've been following Tate for before I knew either one of y'all. And see, when you put yourself out there, people with common sense, you already know it's gonna come with some bullshit, with some vulnerabilities. That's just what it is. Everybody can't handle that. They can't handle criticism. They can't handle critique. They can't handle nobody saying nothing to them and or about them. But that's another reminder of some shit that they can't handle. So you stuck in a perpetual spot of being the reminder. Meanwhile, mind you minding your own damn business, living your life, but you are a constant reminder to somebody of what they ass can't do, day in and day out. And I ain't gonna leave this time. I'm gonna try to stick around for about another 15, 20 minutes before I take my ass sleep. But I'm gonna rock with y'all for a minute.
I like what that last thing he said. You a constant reminder what they can't do. God damn.
That's why they hate.
Is that why we get trolled, African?
That's why they hate.
I guess so. Hell, I don't know. Yeah.
And that's the.
So.
And you know what? That's my grandmother told me that when I was younger. She was like, when you remind people of what they can't do and what they can't accomplish, they not go congratulate you all the time. Most of the time they go hate on you, so get used to it. And I'm like, okay. I was bigger than most kids, so I was just dominant, and people hated me because of that. They talked about me, and I ain't understand why. I'm like, we on the same team. Like, you ain't, as a kid, you ain't understanding that. And when she broke that down, it was just like, people go be mad at your greatness, man. That's just what it is.
Yeah. The reason I want to talk about this YouTube side of it, bro, is because I'm getting ready to. I'm not going on a YouTube hiatus. I'm going on I gotta watch my language because I'm being respectful of your, bro. I'm going on not a F everybody, but I'm going on a hiatus for my own reasons where I interact less. You know what I'm saying? We got an event coming up. I'm finna do my thing. And as far as the social media side of it goes, I'm kind of pulling away. I'm just, low key retracting and just doing my own thing for a while. But I wanted, I'm actually honored that you allowed me up so I can, cause this one of my last Wang Dang Doodles. You feel me? This one of my last hoorah. This shit right here, I'm doing right now.
Wait a minute. So what? Explain now. What's about to go on?
No, I'm just saying I'm finna kind of interact less with coming up on lives and interacting with other people. I'm still gonna be supporting, I'm still gonna do my thing, but I'm not finna be to the extent that I was, and this is one of my last hoorahs. So shit, I might well go out with a bang, and I'll support my brother over here, cause shit, I mean, man, I enjoy your content. You ain't never did shit to me. I'm just trying to find peace and love wherever peace and love exists, and take it there. I feel, I think as content creators, we can all feel misunderstood and shit. But it's a difference between somebody feeling misunderstood who be fucking. Damn it, I'm trying to respect your channel.
You good to go,
you
bro.
can
You
cuss.
good to go.
African, you ain't heard me on here because I be cussing my ass off.
Yeah, we were on real right now.
I heard you a couple times. I heard you a couple times. I'm trying to be better than you, girl. I'm trying to be better than you. Now,
get it out. Get it out.
Hey, it's a difference between being misunderstood and going around fucking with people and woofing big shit versus being misunderstood and you just really genuinely fucking misunderstood. Because people don't understand you and your angle of where you coming from. I live with that. Everybody gonna live with that. But what did Anti say? Cause she the last one to talk about it. Damn, what? Oh, okay. look here on this YouTube side of stuff, man. People, uh, how can I put this in a more PC fashion? It's a lot of people out here who be doing a whole lot of shit and saying a whole lot of shit, but they really don't say nothing and don't do a whole lot of nothing. And then
Mm-hmm.
you take somebody like me, you know what I'm saying? Just our country in Africa, our country when I came back to the States. When you garner the attention of others, that alone make people dislike you. It just does. When people see other people start to lean your way or give you attention or credence or credit or acknowledgement, it makes some for. And now, mind you, you may not even know who the hell they is. It make people dislike you. Ain't that a bit?
Mm-hmm. Bro, that
Yeah, but if you knew your talents and you knew who you are, you wouldn't be jealous of that person because
Yeah,
there are certain things that, and not to like compete or compare, but it's like there are certain things that that person is weak at that you're great at. Use
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
those talents to go further, or use that for YouTube or whatever. Like, I don't know, this it's weird.
yeah, that's that Christ energy
Now,
rubbing off on you, Tay. Some people just born haters, bro.
yeah,
I have to
yeah,
accept that.
no,
yeah.
it
Well,
it's still
yeah,
weird.
I
It's
guess
real
so.
weird.
It's people
And I don't
misunderstand.
I'm not. I'm sorry,
Misunderstand
anti. Go
me,
ahead, baby.
basically.
You can get mad all you want to, but there
Who
are
is that?
just certain people that are
Hey, what up?
actually born. There are certain people that are actually born with a certain type of energy, and they're gonna immediately attract people. People are gonna be attracted to them
Exactly.
because of who they are. That's just what it is. And you can't be upset, and you can't be mad at it. Like, you know? But I feel like people just some people don't understand that. Everybody has gifts. And some people don't have to, and some people have the gift of they have what people just attract to them naturally. They people just ignite to them. Like they don't have to do much. Then you got some people who they have to show their work. They have to show their craft. They have to show their creative side in order to get people to come to them. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know, man.
That's true. That's true. For me, when I was born, pretty much I know I have since I was born, and pretty much people in my families, they pretty much kind of doubted. Like they knew what I had, they knew I was smart, but their thing is though that they think I'm limited. So the only person who never believed that was my own mother. My mother's the only person who never believed it. Because she was like, nah, I don't believe that though. I'll keep pushing him. And that's why I got here, because I got here. Because my mom is like, I don't think so. Like,
Riaz, how you get the link?
no, I find, wait, why?
Oh, okay. I was just asking. I didn't know because I thought Word was just dropping it on IG to everybody.
No, I found it in the chat though, and I just clicked it. Why? Is there a
Oh,
problem?
okay. I'm just asking.
I like how he said that. Why? Is there a problem? Hey, Riaz.
Hey, I'm sorry. Wait, I was just wondering, man, is there a little problem or no problem?
You good,
Why you?
Riaz? I just asked the
What?
question.
Yeah, don't
Oh,
don't yeah, don't jump to don't. It ain't a problem, bro. Everybody good. We just
okay.
a question, bro. Just a question.
Oh, okay, never mind, my mistake. Yeah, I'm just being silly. Don't worry about it. I'm just a little
Yeah,
silly.
you're silly with. It. But yeah, that's all facts though, bro. Because uh, just in life, man, it's on this internet. And Jay, I had to do the same thing, brother. I understand where you at. I had to stop jumping on everybody panel. I bush watch a lot now. Is you was man. I was looking in your face earlier, and I can see like the frustration. Because you come on here, you try to do the best positive content, you know, and then people just find reasons to fuck with you. And then it's like we men, bro. At the end of the day, look, I can ignore a lot, but I'm not just
Right,
gonna let you keep
right.
saying or doing stuff, and I'm not gonna address it because it's like when you come on here and present yourself positive, people think they can just do or say whatever, and it's like, look, man, I'm a man at the end of the day. So I mean, I have dignity
Oh,
and
for
respect
sure.
for myself. Just
Mm,
if you don't rock with me, don't rock with me. Leave me alone. You do your thing, I do mine, and we all have a good day. Joshua, what up, though?
Hey, real
yeah,
quick, y'all, I'ma drop down. I gotta go to bed for tomorrow. But shout out to the nine, shout out African Riaz, shout out, and y'all have a good night. I'm gonna be in the chat. I'm gonna listen to you till I fall asleep.
All right,
Bye,
sis,
y'all.
appreciate you.
Good night, family. Good night. Good night.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
ain't gonna be
makes
on here much
sense. So
longer
pretty
myself.
much, so I guess, yeah, that made sense a lot though. Cause I remember last year everyone coming after me, then I had people abandoning me, and then afterwards, though, I had to prove pretty much a lot of people wrong. Anyways, I didn't have to, but I just did it for myself, you know. Like, you know, like I found people who actually genuinely care for me, and that's what made me go. Because if I didn't, though, I would have just given up and pretty much, remained hopeless.
And that's what's up. I mean, bro, your whole life. Look, don't look for people not to hate on you because it's gonna happen. You know, but just understand it and navigate around it. You don't have
Yeah,
to dwell with it or deal with it, man. Just keep it moving. And
Right,
sometimes you
right.
can walk away, and sometimes you're gonna have to address it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just
yeah.
life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yep, already. Yeah, that is so true. I kind of expect that because that's a part of my life and it's bound to happen anyway. So I'd just rather keep going where I'm going. And when I kept doing that, though, eventually, them people who say, them people who hate on you eventually turn around and become your fans anyway because haters are your biggest fans anyway. Because that hate will tend to respect because, if you keep being persistent and when they keep doing that, they just eventually have no choice but to respect you. So that's why I don't hold it against anybody who do that. Because I know them same people who do it to me then will eventually come around to me now.
Where Alfred, I think he said drop the link or something.
Who?
Alfred.
Alfred is in the chat, but if you got an IG, hit my IG because it's not hyperlinked in the chat, but I think you can type it in. I think you can definitely type it in. We've been
Mm.
rocking for 2 hours. Let me drop it one more time because I'm about to
Right. Yeah.
I'm just sick of people, period.
Hey,
I
that, that's
am.
that's kind of that's kind of where I'm at, Tay, and I know I need a break, so I'm still gonna be dropping content. I'm still gonna be working on myself, doing all my thing, working on my channel, yada yada yada, this, that, and third. But at the end of the day, you deal with so many people of various backgrounds and so many people of different culminations and so on and so forth. At the end of the day, this should get really hard when you doing it for a bigger purpose, for a bigger reason. Now, a lot of people don't understand that when they come on, they disappear for 2 3 months. They've been stretching and farting and just living their life, and you've been on the bitch grinding the whole time. So when they come back, they don't really understand the transition that you've been through over the past couple of months, because this is more for you. This mean and like if you take somebody like myself who is intentionally building a business with tangible products that one day in the near future I'll be able to distribute and do whatever, work everything from work with companies to my own products, so on and so forth. Or whether you kind of like the nine and you got a philosophy and ideology and organization that you building, that means you consistent with it. That shit, man, hold on, what? Man, it's 1:36 in the morning my time. You don't do this shit unless you doing this shit with a purpose and a game plan. And people sleep on that
Mhm.
shit and underestimate that shit. And everybody swear up and down they working hard. They working hard. Where you at right now? I'm not saying you got to be up at damn near 2 in the morning, but what I am saying, are you really? Are you really working at home? Are you really on that grind like that? Cause you
Mhm.
say a lot of shit, but
And you don't want
shit.
nothing but a
So
handout.
man, look here, baby. This shit's so real. Oh, and one more thing before I get out of here. One more thing before I get out of here. You also competing with a certain group of people. I've learned this shit over the past 2 years. You got some people who have they've been Mr. or Mrs. It in whatever capacity. I don't care if the shit was since elementary school or high school. You now dealing with with people who haven't come into their adult selves. They haven't come into them. They haven't
Mm.
come into the who they are or the way they are. And this is the newest. Also, simultaneously, it's the last bastion of what was Tate talking about earlier? The loudest voice, the biggest mouth, the this or that. Look, this the last place where you can be Mr. or Mrs. It, and they try to make that shit happen in social media, but in reality, baby, your ship done sailed.
Mhm.
You can't just you can't just really move like everybody else. You can't just get on this bitch and be normal. There's no normalcy about you. You got to be extra, above and beyond, and all that shit really ain't necessary. Because if you build it, they gonna come. You could be basket weaving. You will have 100,000 followers in damn near 2 months just weaving baskets and shit. But you don't see the world that way. You got to be the loudest, most abrasive, most whatever, whoever the hell you choose to be, and you still losing, and then you turn around and look at an old country boy, and then your ass salty. Grow up,
Mhm.
bitch.
Mm.
I digress.
It-
I apologize. I
oh,
apologize
ain't
again.
no
I apologize. My
apologizing.
bad.
Ain't no apologizing, brother. Hey, we real and raw over here. Look, like even like this is a business to me, and I made a conscious decision. Like I never do business unless I can be me. Like any business, even when I put a suit and tie on, I'm me. And when I'm real and I'm raw, I'm unapologetic because that's just who I am in real life. So on here too, if people like, look, I'm not
Out of
going
respect for your channel, bro.
and
He
brother,
about business, but he still demoted, y'all.
yeah, they demoted me. They put me in the basement after. But you know what, man? You said something. Uh, man, she got me laughing. I forgot. It was a point you just said it too, and you is that whole and this the thing too about that. Like the way people are, they perceive other people like that, right? So you'll get people
Mhm.
on here, it's they
Mm-hmm.
laugh for raw, right? But then they look at you and think
Yep.
it's yours. Like, no, this is what I do. I've been this, This I'm just bringing
Mm-hmm.
it on to here, and that's why I say, like, that's why I appreciate you, like your realness, your rawness, watching you and your wife interact. You can see there ain't none of that scripted. That's all
Nah.
real. That's all
Can't
raw,
be, bro.
and you put work in.
I ain't got enough
And
effort.
you see what I'm saying? And people, because they come on here and they fake, they think everybody else fake. And it's like, nah, man, this is some people come on here, yeah, we use avatar names, but you getting our real character, you getting our real, you seeing our values, you seeing our morals, we're sharing us with you. This ain't scripted.
Yeah.
This ain't
Yeah.
when I hit off or when I go off live, I'm the same person. And like
Mhm.
when you said,
Right.
we up here grinding. If you ask these women in the nine, like it was funny when you said that because I'm like, bro, I got a 10-year business plan for this. Like when people, I'm not playing with
Mm-hmm.
it, and just because people they can't perceive that
Mm-hmm.
because they don't do that, but that don't mean everybody else don't. Like if you like when I gave them the
Exactly.
idea, they was like, okay, we in. And then they was like, damn, why you keep putting this on us or putting that on us? You telling us to do this, you telling us this. And it's like, oh no, he's serious. Like, yeah, I'm dead serious about this. And they bought in and they be right with me. We be grinding, bro. Like it's stuff we come on here, we have fun and we talk. But if you see what we put the work we put in, it's like we in the mud with this our baby. And people
Right.
come and try to
Right.
shit on it
Right.
And
because they
try to
come on
talk.
here
I'm coming for your ass if you try to
and
shit on
that,
me.
and that's what I'm saying. Like they come on here and and try to shit on us because we doing something because they come on here with some Looney Tune idea, like, oh, let's do it. No, we not doing that. And we not bothering you. Just let us
Yep,
do us.
exactly.
And I
And
respect
that
that
leads
because
into your problem. Oh, I'm sorry, Tay. Go ahead. Baby.
no, you good. Go ahead.
No, no. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I respect that because, like, even like like what African had brought up, he was like, "Y'all know Tate for a minute," and I thought about, it, I was like, "How long I know?" We basically did our thing together before I was even monetized. I had knew you used to hop on my panel and shit like that. We talk about topics.
Yeah,
That was when you was still in Africa and you
them
hop
late
on. I
nights.
be on there late night. Yeah.
Yeah, but that shit was
Yo.
during the day for me. It was up. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So he
Yeah, it's
come
real.
through.
It's real.
And I think you had got monetized before me and then I ended up getting monetized later after you. So it was kind of like we was grinding back then
Yep.
when I had met you and stuff like that. But man, yeah, so that just kind of brought me back. And I mean that's why I fool with y'all because y'all really just been the same, ever since I met you or whatever. Really just been the same way. And like you say, we don't always
And no,
agree, huh?
yes. No, I was just saying yes, yes. In
Oh,
deal. Not with Pia. Yeah.
yeah, like you saying, like we don't always agree and stuff like that, and we've had situations or whatever, but you know, just regarding the nine and everything, like where it said, like like we got the nine, but African, you got your own thing too. And the fact that you still can come over here and rock with us, and it
Yeah.
ain't no, you know what I mean? It ain't no beef. It like ain't no competition. Like that's what I'm talking about, bruh. Like he doing his own thing over there, but he still can come over here and rock with us. We can go over there and rock with him, and it's nothing shady. It's not like we
Yeah.
out here.
At
You know what I'm
all.
saying?
At all. At
Bro, you
all. It
bro, if you only bro, like it's like we created the nine and everybody just thought we was against everybody and we beefing like, hold on, bro, no. This ain't getting no man, we still support people, we
now,
still do all
man.
that. Like
Right. We still rocking
Right.
with
Right.
everybody.
Right. That's a damn
I ain't
shame. That's a damn
I ain't
shame. But
changed. I'm gonna
the
always be the same.
reality,
I'm still gonna rock with you. My bad. Go
Tay,
ahead.
I remember when you just rolled over your 1K. I remember when, like you said, monetize that 1K, all that shit. Look at where you at now. Guess what, you still the same Tay that I met back then. The only thing is your channel bigger, but you've grown, and you've I ain't gonna say matured. All I say, all the changes have been for the better. Not that nothing was wrong in the beginning, but you've just matured. I see a different side of you.
Right.
It's like watching you grow, is what I mean. And like
I appreciate that.
everybody don't do that. But baby, everybody don't do that. Everybody don't move like that, man. It's folks who and I'm telling y'all shit I done lived through. It's been folk who done messed around and got, shit, not half of where you at, don't know you no more. And I'm not shitting on nobody because people get busy, life happen, so it ain't personal, it ain't nothing like that. I'm just
Hmm.
saying it's refreshing when you see people still be uh they genuine self, or at least some semblance of how they were in the before time and the long ago. And at the end of the day, man, my brother, I'm not trying to plug myself, but when I said this shit earlier, the way I titled my live, I meant that shit, because them the three that I see. And I mean that. I'm not gonna say it because I ain't trying to insert myself like that. But you really got those three types of people that you gonna come
Hmm.
across. And uh when you come across genuine people, that don't, man, look, that's another thing. Ooh, real quick, y'all. I know I've been talking. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut my ass up, but I'm gonna say
You
oh
this.
no, you
good.
can name the three, bro. I named it earlier. I shouted that show out. I got it on my community log.
I
Wall,
heard
I'm encouraging people to go check that out, man. They definitely need to.
I heard you, fam, but that's for you to do, not for me to do, and I appreciate you for that. But like, even when you got to step away or take a hiatus, kind of like Tay did, it's like I done did it. I think the word done did it. I don't know. I'm not 100%. I'm still new to uh damn anti, so I don't really know her history deep like that. But my bigger
Mhm.
point is when people can step away and you still come back and people meet you where y'all left off, man, that's a beautiful thing because it's a whole bunch of
Mhm.
half-assing, fake ass people out here. I've never tried to take a live, especially not my own live, negative. I'm not, that's not my point, but your overall message, I'm gonna get back to that before I shut my ass up, was about bosses and this and that. Everybody want to be a boss, but don't nobody want to be a boss. Everybody
Mhm.
want to be a
Mhm.
boss, but don't nobody want to be a boss. Don't nobody want to be the first one in that motherfucker and the last one to leave. Don't nobody want to be the one who responsible for all parties involved. Don't nobody want to be the one who, when everything goes sideways or left, everybody looking at your ass because of why it didn't work out right. Everybody want to be a boss, but don't nobody want to be a boss. I mean, I'm gonna shut the hell up, bro.
Mhm.
No, that's facts, bro. And that's why I said I got a show. I'm about to like clean the whole channel and so I can get my monetization back. But there's a
Mm-hmm.
show on there. Um, are you willing to make the sacrifices to be the king? You know, because people don't understand. Like you said, everybody want to be a boss, but they don't want to be a boss. You don't want to
Right.
have to make them sacrifices. You know,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Yeah,
and
and in the beginning, them sacrifices is coming in early and staying late.
hmm
That's
Yes,
one
sir.
of them.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. It's real. You know, when people see you, man, and you know, it's so many different angles to this, and I'm gonna get my ass off here soon because I'll be messing around with y'all all night, boy. But with shit, man,
we're
look
gonna have
here.
to do one of those one day, bro. We're gonna have to do one of
We
those.
we gonna have to chop it up one day, man. But look here, folk will see you do everything that you do, and all you have to be doing is being your genuine, authentic self.
Mhm.
Period. Because whether people want to accept it or believe it, like there's nothing exceptional about me. I don't have a niche. I don't have a I'm not an expert gardener. I'm not expert in 2A. I'm just Jay. I'm just
But
Jay
y'all
from
got some
Madison Green.
supporters over there though. They rock with y'all.
We
Y'all
do.
got
I
some people
appreciate that.
though.
And
Y'all
Tay,
do.
baby, they only like us for us. We ain't it ain't nothing exceptional about nothing we do. I don't have I ain't got nothing special. I don't even have a like a I guess a YouTube quality or nothing like that. But for whatever reason, people rock with us, and I can only accredit it and attribute it to me being myself, because that's all I ever been. Some people didn't liked it, some people didn't disliked it, and like Tay, a few people done stuck around and still rock with me, whether we always agree or disagree. But I learn from people who I don't agree with on everything, because iron sharpens iron. And at the end of the day, it makes me a better person because I walk away with a lesson. But man, this shit boiled down to being grown. Damn it, me and Tay
hmm
ain't
That
always
for real.
seen eye to eye. Damn, she Tay over there eating mushrooms and whatever the hell else she eating and shit.
Shut your
But
ass.
no, that look here, but this shit real. But if she see me with some Sonic, you know, she might say, cause you know it is taste. She might be like, but she ain't gonna shit on me. She ain't gonna talk bad about me. She ain't gonna whatever. Like, man, look, people who can keep loving and rocking with people and let people be, that's the most beautiful thing in the world. It ain't enough of that left. everybody so dug into their corners and got their heels planted and they riding for this and ride. Man, shut your ass up. And you unhappy, miserable motherfucker.
Yes.
Word.
Tell you,
I'm finna shut
miserable,
up.
bro.
I'm finna shut up.
You're
Hold on.
miserable.
Y'all talk.
Bro, we gonna
Y'all
have to
talk.
rock. Man, we
Y'all
gonna
talk.
have to rock out one day. When you come back, bro. When you come back, let me know. I start a show early because I know I be creeping into the bedtime. I might have to start a show early because this was a great conversation, man. Because it's just real and raw. That's what I appreciate because one of the things we pride ourselves in the nine is setting an example.
Yeah.
And the example that we trying to set is like, look, we ain't perfect, but we can still work together. You know, we
Right.
working to become the best individually so we can come together collectively.
Right.
Anything that we want to accomplish on a large scale, it's going to take groups of people to do it. So let's figure out ways we can make this work. If we can make it work on here, guess what we can do? We can make it work off here. That's why, like, when I seen y'all, I wish I was in Texas, um, because I would be at that crawfish kickoff. Because
Oh
that,
yeah.
to me,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
just dope, bro. The way y'all on YouTube, but then he's like, okay, let's take this off YouTube. Let's meet and greet. Let's break bread. Let's have fun with one another.
Mm-hmm.
Building that camaraderie, and y'all doing something on YouTube, and guess what you do? You just took it off of YouTube. So that's an
Right.
example for me that it can be done. Getting the right people together. I look at you, Unbiased, Big Rooster, um, who are Tori,
Tori.
uh,
Yeah.
10. I look how y'all come together and what y'all build and what y'all doing. And I'm like, that's the example right there. So thank you for that, for giving us the example. I want to
No
give you
worries,
flowers
bro.
for that, brother.
No worries, man. Hey, look, I'm gonna step down, man. I want to thank you for having me. I want to thank Tay for being the plug. Um, everybody in the chat, man. Look here. At the end of the day, after it's all said and done, bro, thank you. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep grinding. Keep doing what you got going. Cause everything ain't for everybody and everything ain't meant to be understood. I mean, to be understood by everybody. And I'll say this. Uh People, especially people doing what you doing and what Tay doing, what Anti doing, it's not it's bigger than the nine. This is a life lesson, in my opinion. You can cut yourself so short by limiting or excluding people from your life or from your social space or whatever because of one dislike. Or are we that fragile? I'm not talking about one instance where they did you wrong. I'm not talking about one instance where they deserve to be excluded or canceled from your life. I'm not talking about that one thing where they went too far when they shouldn't have and they acted inappropriately. I'm talking about the ability to accept someone when you don't understand them in their entirety. And with that being said, question yourself as you, as the individual, do you hear them or do you understand them? Do you hear them or do you understand them? With that being said, family, I love y'all. I'm gonna fall back to the bushes till I lay it down myself. I'm gonna be listening to chat, but family, man, I much love y'all. Real talk, man. Thank y'all for letting old country boy get up here for a minute, and I'm gonna holler at y'all.
Appreciate
All
you,
right,
brother.
no problem.
Appreciate you. Yeah, we go. Oh, sorry about that, Alfred. I'm a Shay. Appreciate you, Shay. Have a good night, sis. Have a good night. Um,
Good night,
Make
Shay.
sure y'all subbed up to Petty Vision because when I go live over there, if y'all do want to hit the link, because we just gonna be rapping and talking, I might have subjects like this sometimes, but um, I drop the link and then y'all be able to hit it. But if y'all ain't gonna be in the chat, I'm gonna have to use the vertical to try to get the numbers up over there. We trying to grow that channel too. We're gonna be doing some fun stuff over here, um, having conversations. This one I was gonna do on the main channel, but I wanted to grow Petty Vision, but I got to be a little bit more disciplined because when I ain't had nobody in the chat, I was like, okay, if I hit this, they come over. So that's what I did. But yeah, the next live is gonna be strictly on Petty Vision. We gonna rock out with who there. So make sure y'all linked up to that, got that bell on. So when we go live, we can get live. Alfred, yeah, I'm gonna have to yeah, if you can't type it in to the browser, I had to send it to you IG. That's how I had to send it to African. I don't know what Riaz did. He probably, if you're on the computer, I think you can click it, but if you're on your phone, when you go vertical live, they don't hyperlink anything, so you can't click it when it's on vertical.
But can't
Um,
he go out of the vertical and then go into the regular
they
live? Like,
if he got the notification on, I think he can. He had to put the notification bell on. And but I think they fixed that because I used to do that. Just go to the notification. But now when I do it, it put me in the vertical. But I know if you're on a computer, you can hit the hyperlink. I know that because I did that the other day. Um, the person I didn't even know they was on a vertical live. They like, how you get up here? I was like, I just clicked the link. It's like you must be on a computer. I'm like, yeah. It's like that's why. And I'm like, oh, I guess that's it. But on the phone, it won't. You clicked it on the phone. What kind of phone you got? I don't know. Rhea said he clicked it on the phone. He got that UK phone though, so just playing. But
damn.
yeah, we about to get out of here. You want to leave him with something, sis? This was a dope conversation. I appreciate you coming up. Um, yeah, I know if I kind of butchered your saying, I kind of figured you'll come up and save me. And the nine I trust, sis always got my back.
Facts. I think you said a lot. We all said a lot, but I'm like you. I don't want to hear about this group stuff. Oh, group this, group that. Like at the end of the day, nobody on this planet can walk around without dealing with someone in some type of way. Like there's no way. So um is working in groups difficult? Yes, it can be difficult. You have so many different personalities. You have people that are so many that are, acting so many different ways. But one thing that I would personally like for the nine to be is that everybody understand that we are individuals, but we are a group as well. And everybody can understand their gifts, their talents, who they are as a person, and not be threatened by anyone in the group. That would be a dream for me because I wouldn't want anyone to come in who is not sure of self.
Mm-hmm.
It's important to be sure of who you are. When you come and you be a part of the nine, understand that you are here to add to the group, add a certain thing about you. You are important just as well as everybody else. Nobody is above anybody.
Yeah, it's nobody bigger than the program, man. We a tribe. We here for one another. I'm here to add to Tay. Tay here to add to me. Anti here to add to both of us. We here to add to Anti. BDB. We here in support of one another. Tay go shine. She go get her time to shine. I'm gonna get my time to shine. Anti get her. And while every individual shining, the other people we supporting them. You know, is no. But and this is my thing too. This is the last thing I'm gonna say, and then we gonna get out of here. I wanted to talk about code, but I think this was a good conversation, so we'll save that for another one. But this is the thing, you know, um, groups don't work a lot of times because you put the wrong people together and they come together for the wrong thing, right? So if you looking at groups, why they ain't working, just don't look at the result. Look at the conception. Look at it from the beginning. Why did these people get together? What did these people get together for? And I promise you, a lot of times, like those negative aspects you see of groups, those people didn't come together for the right things, and they ain't the right people to be together. You
Trauma
know,
bonding.
they trauma bonding. They all got a mutual hate or disagreement or something, and then once that thing is not target anymore, they end up turning on each other. So when we talk about we seek solutions, there go your solution. If you don't think groups can work, get with the right people for the right reason and see if it work or not. You go to work every day to get that paycheck. So guess what? You got a reason to be cool with these people, right? To get along with these people because I need this check. Well, the nine came together because we want to be great. That's the best I can sum it up. We came together for greatness. Y'all know why we came together. We came to shift. We came to change. But ultimately, it's to be great in our own individual ways. Some people just want to be famous. Baby, go be famous. You know, some people want to expand consciousness. Some people want to teach the divine feminine to help people find who they are. We all come together for positive reasons to help people and to help ourselves. We came to expand. So let me get out of here. We'll be on here all night. Shout out to the
Well, you
chat.
guys.
People
Okay.
in both chats. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, we'll be back. I'll probably be back on tomorrow. We go be on Petty Vision, Petty Vision, Petty Vision. I'm not gonna go live on Word until Saturday. I got something Saturday I want to put down on there, but I'm gonna try to put this video out. Well, yeah, I'm gonna try to put the video out tomorrow. So I mean Wednesday. So I probably won't go live until Wednesday. But I'm gonna try to put this premiere out. So tomorrow I'll be working on that. Um, I might got it. I don't know if I finished it in the first clip, but if not, I'll put it out there. But
All right,
yeah,
word.
appreciate you, sis. Shout out to African Dreaming. Shout out to Riyadh. Shout out to Antisocial TV. Y'all get over there and see Granny skit. She was breaking down the rap battle between Chris Brown and Quavo. Hey, shout out to Anti's gaming channel. We was on her gaming channel earlier. Y'all go check that out. I don't know what she titled it, but me and her, I was on her live gaming with her. She was escorting me through PUBG. So go check that out. That was funny. Like I said, man, we got everything over here. We got education, motivation, we got inspiration, and we gonna have fun while we doing it. We got the entertainment aspect too. Shout out to BDB. Shout out to Intrinsic. Shout out to Santana. Shout out to Tay Eats, my sis, man. Always got my back. I appreciate you so much. Um, Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Everybody who came through. It was a lot of y'all. I know my 33 brother was in here. I know my ninja was in here. Shout out to Rilla. Shout out to everybody, man. I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back now. We back on our regular scheduled programming. So I will check y'all out. Young Red say you gotta make it official. I can't you gotta talk to the girls, bro. I'm demoted. The girls demoted me. Great live. Appreciate you, sis. I appreciate all y'all. Yeah, Riz, talk to the ladies, man. I'm demoted. Yeah, I messed up. I'm in the doghouse. Me and Gary in the doghouse. Gary came to keep me company. He was like, I ain't going in the big house. I'm going to the doghouse with my bro. Shout out to my bro. D Shep come through for a visit every now and then. BDB in the big house with the girls. So, um, yeah, he mad because he lost Family Feud to the wife, and he blaming on me. So, BDB left the doghouse and went into the big house with the girls. So, um, shout out to my fam, man. Shout out to the nine. Shout out to everybody who support the nine. Shout out to the people who hate the nine, man. We love y'all too. It is what it is. I just wanted to have this conversation to help people understand the mentality. Just simply understanding. There's a boss mentality, then there's a worker mentality. Just know your role, fit in your place, and you're good to go. You're good to go. You won't have nothing negative to focus on. You can focus on what's real and what's raw. And what's real and what's raw is this: you have to function with people. You just have to. I mean, you have people who are nomads who live alone and be alone. That's fine, but don't shit on people who don't share your same perceptions in life. That's asinine. You miss opportunities to learn. You know, there's right things and there's wrong things, but even that is perception. So just be careful of how you judge people, because your judgment can really show more about you than the people you judging at times. It can tell more about you, the way you judge people, than it actually tells about the person you're trying to judge. That's why I say it's kind of useless, but if you do it, just be aware of what you're doing, because you're telling a story about yourself, so. But y'all know what I always say: care about how you feel. These are conversations to build nations. And if I say anything that resonated with you, do me a favor, hit that share button, tell somebody, help me spread the word. But until next time, we's out. Is this it? No, that's not it.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test, expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next, He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep on the scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world.